There are two things on the assembly of the TR4 door that you must remember. You'll see this slotted section here. Well, between the shoulder of the pin that goes in there, which is I've got another one. No, I haven't got one there. It's wasted, and you must put, when this in, you notice there's a washer between the shoulder and the thread. That is so you can pinch that and tighten it. If you don't have that washer, all it'll do is tighten up and it'll buckle the metal. So you need a washer in there. It's a heck of a job getting it in. You've got to slide it in between the metal panel and get it in there. I did it with a piece of plastic, glued it to it, pulled it through, got the washer in position. Then when you tighten this up, you pinch and it still allows the spring washer on the end of there. The other thing is, if you look in the parts manual, the washer that goes between between this mechanism here and the pin, there's 3 washers that go in there to give you the space. If you don't have those washers, this part here will hit the metalwork, if not going down, certainly coming up. You can see in the past that this has been wrongly assembled, and both of these are buckled, and that is trying to wind the window up, and the result is that you bend the arms, you strain everything. But you must have those 3 washers to give you the spacing, and the little washer in there so that pinches up without tightening the whole thing up against the body. That's important. Right, these are the runners, the refurbished runners for the TR4 windows, and what I want to show you is non-standard. I've pop riveted in these new sections into these runners, which are provided by Rimmer Brothers. Have to be cut to length, and I've pop riveted it, but you notice right down at the bottom there the pop rivet protrudes. Well, when the glass comes right the way down, it will hit that and stop the window from going down. So it's essential that what I've done there, I've used another pop rivet and punched out the metal part which is left behind when the rivet is closed, and that allows me then to put this onto a hard surface, and with the aid of a punch flatten that out completely so that there's no protrusion, and that applies to these 2 ends. The ones at the top, because you've got the various layers, you've got the 3 layers of metal, the pop rivet, I'll show you one there, the length, you can shorten them by taking that centre out, hacksawing it off and putting it back, but I find it easier just to punch it out and do it. And I'm repeating myself a few times on these little videos that I do, but when you put this in, you'll find it very difficult to slide in, so you have to open this out. It's quite soft. Open it out, put the new piece in, and then clamp it back down, and make sure you get the gap right, so it's just touching the glass width and not too slack. I'll just get the door out now, and these can. Well, that's the first of the window slides in, the guide, sorry. Make sure it's in square and running, so it's not binding on the window. The brackets are quite flexible, so you can just tweak it in, and because these holes are oversized, you've got some movement up, down and everything.